how to color multiple things at once. It's pretty simple. You select what you want. I'm going to select all my percussion. I'm going to color selected, gradient. If you want the same color, pick the same color twice. If you want a gradient, pick two different colors. That'll be a mix of the colors that you picked. See how that worked? I'm going to left click my vocals, do the same thing, color selected, and bam, bam, oops. You can also left click and create a group, Alt G, and it's perk, and go to all, select these, Alt G, vocal. And in the spirit of showing you how to organize, since you're asking about coloring, which is, organizing, you can select everything that you want to link to the mixer. Right click, channel routing. From this, select the second option, channel routing, route select the channels starting from this track. Now everything that you had selected is routed to the mixer. And it also brings the color and the name of the channel to the mixer. And on this 9th track, I'm going to call this perk submix, and I'm going to name or color that and put a drum symbol on there. And I'm going to right click, create a separator. Now I have this group of drums and this track called perk submix. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold control, left click, drag, including the submix, and right click, track routing, route selected to this track only. What that does, it disables these insert tracks routing to the master. So you see how none of these insert tracks down here are routed to the master anymore? They're all routed to the submix. So if I want like a limiter or a mid-side processing or reverb, whatever you want, you can put it on a submix, and instead of putting it all on these individual tracks at once, it'll apply to everything routed to the submix. And if you later wanted to add more channels or insert tracks into this group, just hold Alt, select the empty insert track or whatever you want, and hold Alt left arrow, and it actually moves the insert track if you hold Alt and use the arrow keys. So you can add stuff into this group later on. And I'm going to do the same thing for my vocals. You can also double click and it selects everything. And I'm going to, so everything is selected. Now channel routing, starting from this track. And again, make the separator and call this vocal submix. Put a face. And then hold control, left click, drag, track routing, route to this track only. So now all of these are routed to the submix, and the submix is routed to the master. So that's how submixes work. Everything is routed to the submix. So all these vocal tracks have to go to the submix before it heads to the master. So whatever you put on the submix affects everything in this group only. It doesn't affect percussion or any other insert track. The submix is also, all the insert tracks are by default linked to these tracks on the right dock. So if you wanted, you can use this right dock too. See how it's sidechained? Patterns in the playlist, you can't color multiple at once. You can only select the pattern. You can press F2 or go to the menu up there, but press F2 and then select that, and see how it colors. You can color the track too. You can also shift left click to quickly rename color stuff. So that's how you do that.